and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Sagittarius for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it. What is going on for Sag during this time? Okay, we have find balance. What else is going on for Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius? So we have find balance, purity, and flourish. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with find balance. All right, so find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and I can't talk today, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So it's definitely time to balance your energy, Sagittarius, especially if you've been go, or you've really been working on conceptualizing new ideas and working on getting a new flex. I think it's, time to take a break, take a breather, and find some balance. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart within and you will find the answer to your question. So Sag, I feel like you guys may be wondering something about someone or about a certain situation, like, am I on the right path? Is this the path for me? Is this the person for me? And I feel like if you look within, intuitively, you do know the answer. You may be in denial about the answer. You may not even like the answer. But, especially with life path type of stuff, like stuff that doesn't include other people, like in a romantic kind of way, that stuff can always be adjusted. So it's still a good thing. It's just as good as getting no, you're not on the right path, as getting yes, you are on the right path. Because if you know you're not on the right path, then you know that you can take steps to get on the right path. So either way, if you're being made aware, that's still good. Okay, so we have flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from your experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So yeah, guys, you may want to take that light and shine it on your shadow self, because I feel like there are truths hidden in the shadow, and the shadow would rather keep them in the dark. But I think it's a time for some self-discovery, especially if you're feeling unbalanced. If you're feeling that unbalanced energy, you definitely want to go within. All right. Ooh. All right, what is going on here? Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Chariot in reverse. So the Sun and the Chariot in reverse, I do feel like you're on the right path. For those of you who've been asking that, I feel like you're on the right path, but I feel like it's going extremely slow. Basically meaning if you were to get on a different path, you can get on a different timeline and you could get where you want to be a whole lot sooner. It's like the difference between riding a scooter and riding a motorcycle. Sure, you'll still get to your destination both ways, but one, you'll be tired as all get out, and one, you'll be there in a jiff. So it's just a matter of making sure you're, on the right timeline that's in alignment with what you're wanting, how soon you're wanting all of this to happen. Four of Pentacles in reverse, I just feel like there is an avoidance here, Sagittarius. I feel like you're avoiding getting on a Ten of Cups. What? Let me find out, Sag. Bottom of this card, I feel like you're on the right path in order to have that full family picture that you've been wanting, or that full picture of happiness, whatever way that looks for you. in terms of a relationship, but it's almost like you're not willing to compromise to get there a bit. With this Ace of Cups, I love that energy, but with the Seven of Cups, you're really kind of leaving them with no option. If you're dealing with someone or the universe, you're trying to manifest something that's of your highest and greatest good. You're trying to manifest the best possible outcome for you, and I see that you are, but it's gonna be a very, very, very slow process of getting there. It's like the more, see, the thing is, you want to be specific, but not too specific. It's really kind of a fine line, because it's like you're wanting something very specific out of someone, but you're not willing to compromise as much as you should be in order to get what you want in any sort of, you know, reasonable time frame, at least a time frame that you would find reasonable. I feel like it's going to take a while if you're holding out for exactly what it is that you want, whereas if you do compromise, you can get what you want very soon, or a lot sooner. So let's see what we got. Let's address these first. I may even clarify these with some tarot. So we have, this could be the, or I'm sorry, we have deception and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Let me just keep this 10 of Cups here so I don't forget that was at the bottom. But let me see if this unrequited love is someone you already know. It's something you've been working on for a long time. For some of you, you're not wanting to give that up. And it's like, oh, okay, I see. Interesting. And I wonder what you should do. Yep, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If you notice, you know, that Six of Pentacles has the, let me turn it up right just so you can see. If you notice the Six of Pentacles, these are gifts being given, okay, by the universe, by a person. But at the bottom of the deck, we have this in reverse. Whoever you may be dealing with now, I just kind of feel like they're not ready, Sag. But I feel like you guys have been already waiting so long that it's like, I'm not going to give up where I am. I've already put in this much amount of work, this much amount of effort into this relationship. You got me messed up if you think I'm walking away from it and throwing away all I have just to potentially deal with someone new and go through the same thing. Felt. I definitely relate to that energy. However, we have very soon, and this could be the one, you know, really tapping into this energy though of this person you're already dealing with. I know you've put in a lot, but here's the thing. I do see that this person will eventually, oh, it just came through like some years is what I just heard. It's going to be some years before they're fully ready to be able to give you what you want. But I feel you guys frustrated with your current situation, where the fact of the matter is this is moving very slow because this person is being very selfish right now. They are not ready. And it's like you're leaving them with no options because you want exactly what you want for your highest and greatest good. Maybe you want a commitment. Maybe you want them to get engaged, married to you. You want to start a family with this person. You want long-term stability with this person. I do see that you're going to get it with the 10 of Cups and the Sun here. It's a victory, but it's not fast. It's going to be years before you're there. There's not enough love or attraction to keep this relationship going. I don't feel like that's necessarily true. It's more coming through for me as a matter of it's just taking a heck of a lot of time. And this person may be telling you everything that you want to hear just so they don't lose you as well. But deep down, they know they're not ready for what you're wanting. So the universe is like, you got options. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, is what it says at the bottom of the very soon card. The universe is like, already got one loaded in the clip, honey. Like the universe is ready to pop off for you and, you know, put you where you want to be. But the thing is, you got to clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. You can't have one foot in the door, one foot out the door, because it is not in someone's highest and greatest good to be paired up with you if you're still, you know, halfway hanging on to this raggedy relationship. Like that's not fair either. So it's like, what, you know, clearly decide what it is that you want, because the universe isn't going to pair you with someone and make them go through all of that demise. So it's like, you kind of have to decide, are you going to wait? If you are going to wait and stay in the relationship that you're currently dealing with, you just have to, you know, that should really honestly cause you to have some ease. Because if you decide to be with them and you realize this is the fact of the situation and you accept the situation for what it is, then you can, you know, be more comfortable with it. But we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I wish I didn't even pull that card, because I know that just gave you guys exactly what you needed to not be open to at least see what the universe has for you for the future. Like, I know for you, some of you guys, that was like exactly what you wanted to hear in order to support you staying with this person. Which honestly, all jokes aside, you know, I was just joking. The situation may not actually be raggedy. It does feel raggedy just because it feels like a lot of BS that you're dealing with. So raggedy, very ghetto in that sense. However, honestly, we are getting to the 10 of Cups eventually. So it's just a choice. I'm not seeing that either as a bad one, but in terms of like how you feel about it, Sagittarius, that's the part that I'm feeling the uncomfortability, because it's not that you're waiting for something that you'll never get. It's not that you're waiting for something that can't give you anything. I'm just seeing like you're not being given anything now from this person. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. So we have the super moon and the full moon in Gemini, and then we got the full moon in Scorpio and the full moon Aquarius. Okay, a super moon and 3 full moons, so tensions are high. That's what I was picking up on before, Sag. Like, I'm just like, you guys are frustrated though. Full moon in Gemini, the answers that you need are coming. When the universe comes through and it sends you, you know, information and the answers that you've been looking for, a lot of people reject the answer that they get. And I think it's just going to be confirmation from what I found today. It's not that they're a bad person or anything like that. It's just that they're not ready. Everyone matures at their own pace, and I feel like you guys have matured a little quicker than the person that you're dealing with right now. Or if you're just, you know, completely single and ready to mingle, you may be, you know, more mature than the people in your age bracket. You may want to go a little older, or you may be, you know, wanting something that's more not old-timey, but something more traditional. Like, it's like a trend nowadays for people to be heartless. Maybe you're wanting just like that deep connection, and you know, the people you're wanting that deep connection, you're really uncompromising about it. You know that it's out there, but the universe is like, this is going to take a minute to come to you, because you want something so specific that's pretty rare at this point. Super moon at the bottom of this one, it just says emotions are running high. We've already addressed that. We know that emotions are definitely running high. Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. I'm feeling like it's time for you guys to be honest with yourselves, of course, but with other people. The person that you're dealing with, maybe you'll give them an ultimatum, you know. And I know people think ultimatums are bad, and typically it's not good to give people an ultimatum, but I mean, if you've been through a lot, it's just like, I'm going to present you with the cold hard facts, and I need to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling at this time, because I can't do this anymore. Like, if you found that you've been extremely frustrated with someone or a situation, maybe you give them an ultimatum, and it's like, okay, if we can't come to a common understanding, then you tell me what you can handle and I'll move accordingly. And if you give them an ultimatum and you say, do you want something more serious, or are you still trying to play around, and they say, I still want to play around, well, then you'll know what you need to do. But full moon in Scorpio at the bottom of this one, it says it's time to release negativity. I feel like you've already released the negativity. Due to this situation, you're just wanting to make your next move now. I feel like you guys are ready to act, but you just kind of need that clarity. I'm using Alice Love Exists Visions. This is her oracle, her romance oracle deck. You can find her here on YouTube. She gifted me this deck, which I just think is so cool that she made her own oracle deck. But beyond that, I love this deck. Like, it's so freaking accurate beyond belief. Like, unbelievable. Good job, girl. She did such a good job. Okay, tea. Oh, ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me stop. Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on, honestly, and that's why, you guys, I feel like you're dealing with so much. So we have, wow, you are beautiful. So at the end of the day, this person does realize your value. They do realize that you're a beautiful person, and they do want something from you. But then we have, I am confused. They're confused about, oop, drop the card. They're confused about if they're fully ready to take that step. Like, I don't feel like they're ready. I want more than what we have. Yeah, this is a classic case of I want to, but I may not have the ability to. Like, I use this example all the time. Like, you know, a smoker, they decide that they want to quit smoking. Like, whether they actually have it in them to do it though is like a whole separate thing. Like, sure, they want to, but it's difficult. I can't get over you. They're having a hard time. I feel like you guys are both having a hard time. I want to get back together. Yeah, they're really wanting you at this time. I miss you. And then let's start over and don't trust me. That's exactly what I was talking about, where it's like that complex, where it's like, okay, you want something, like they do genuinely want all these things. If there's anything I can say, it's like they do want a new beginning and they do want you guys, but I don't see them being willing to give what is needed to have what it is that they want. I feel like they just want it, which so many people do. So many people want things, but they won't put in the work for it. All right, so we have Melchizedek, Kuthumi, and Lady Nada. The Shekinah and Mercury. All right, let's see. So Melchizedek with higher learning. I definitely feel like you guys are ascending from this process. At the bottom of this card, it says, you have learned from experience, more inner study is now required to further progress. So if you're ready to progress, you're going to have to go within and see things for what they truly are. I honestly and truly do feel like you do see things for what they really are, though. Like, we have deception and unrequited love, and then don't trust me. And it's because they don't have the ability to, you know. It's not that they don't want to. Someone wanting to do something really doesn't matter if they don't have the ability to do it. Like, people every day, like, want to be a millionaire, but whether or not they'll put in the work, whether or not they have the know-how, whether or not they're even willing to take the steps that they were guided to take, even if they were laid right in front of them, is a whole different thing. And I think that's the reason why it's like, don't trust this person, because to be honest, they may just be lazy. Because I feel like you guys are making it very easy for them. I feel like you guys are very emotionally intelligent, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys are very emotionally balanced, and you can walk this person through, you know, the whole scenario, pat them on a booty like a baby, burp them, and give them a baba, and they still want to act like you haven't done anything for them. Like, I am fully supporting you. You know, like, I feel like you're doing everything. Lady Nada, heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't feel like things are balanced. I feel like you guys have been taking on the brunt of everything, really carrying this relationship along, and I just feel like it's time to release, to be honest. Kuthumi, not because they're a bad person. Again, I want to keep stressing that, because I haven't felt anything here besides deception. Okay, I think that they do run their mouth a bit, and they do say quite a few things that they don't mean. But tapping into this energy, I don't feel like this is a horrible person. I just feel like they do not have the ability to do, or the want, the desire, whatever reason it is. I just don't feel like they're actually doing, you know, what needs to be done to get what they're saying that they want. Kuthumi with cloak of wisdom, you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know, is what it says at the bottom of this card, which is exactly what I was getting before. Wasn't that like on a, the answers you need are coming? There was another card, I'm not going to search for it, but there was another card that was, you know, leading to you already knowing the answer. I was feeling that vibe earlier in the spread, and I really do feel that way. I feel like you know the answer to the situation. The Shekinah with sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yeah, honestly, I think you know, it's just about time for you guys to flourish, Sagittarius. Flourish and find some balance. Mercury with open communication. Now this is where the black gets a little hot. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. You know, this isn't about just giving someone a piece of your mind, but this is about talking to someone in a very matter-of-fact kind of way. Like, this is the facts, and this is why this needs to end, or this is what we need to do so that we can progress, because this is where we are. I feel like you guys have all the clarity in the world. I do not feel like you're confused. I feel like you may not want to accept like the fact of the matter, but you have to, because I don't feel like this person is meeting you halfway. So I feel like you just got to hit them with the cold hard facts so you guys can have some freaking progress. Like, they took over this whole spread. This whole spread was pretty much about romance. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Saggy. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.